Hello, my name is Manisha and I run Ananda Permaculture Farm. Welcome to another video with me. Now, we've just planted turmeric on the farm. In fact, we've been planting it for many years and we've just harvested it. And what I'm going to share with you today is how I like to plant my turmeric for the next season. Mostly, people harvest turmeric and take everything away to process, not leaving any seed behind. Or if they do leave seed, they usually bury the seed somewhere for a few months before it's ready to be planted again before the monsoon. But what I like to do is something different. I like to sort my turmeric into what I'm going to use to process and what I'm going to keep for seed right at the time of harvesting. And I'm going to plant this seed back into the ground today itself. I'm not going to wait for another day. I'm not going to store it anywhere. I'm going to go right back to the bed from where I've taken these out and plant it now right away. The advantage of doing that is that it saves me a lot of effort, which would otherwise go into storing them somewhere, or it would save me cost of buying new seed when the season is ready, or it would save me the effort of building up the bed again to plant this turmeric. Right now the bed is soft because I've just pulled all this out. If I just put this back right now, it'll be the least amount of effort and expense for me. Now for the 3 or 4 months that the turmeric is not going to sprout, I'm going to plant another crop on that bed and do what we call temporal stacking. That means I'm stacking 2 crops in time. I'm going to grow right now on top of this onions, and onions will be harvested by May, and then in June, July is when the turmeric will start germinating, and by then the onions will already be out of this bed. So I would have taken 2 crops out of a single bed. So let me show you how. I've already sorted out a lot of this turmeric, but I'll just give you a sense of what to keep for seed and what to put away. So if this is your typical turmeric that comes out, you'll see that it typically comprises of fingers and what I like to call the mother, which is the main central piece. You'll find that this main central piece is the one which has a lot of root structure, whereas the fingers are usually devoid of large roots. So this is going to go into my seed basket, and this is going to go into my haldi processing basket. And similarly with another one here, these are the fingers. I'm going to break them, take them in, throw this into seed. Okay, so once you've done that, you may find that you have a lot of turmeric which is kept here in your seed basket. Remember, this is also good turmeric, so it does have a lot of flesh and a lot of turmeric that you can use. It really depends on how much seed you need. If you don't need all this seed, you can definitely put this into your processing basket. But I am currently in the mode of expansion and I want to take in more beds and more area under turmeric crop. So I'm going to use all of this as seed, and I'm going to be happy with whatever little turmeric I have, which probably should be about 10 odd kilos. And this is good enough for me to last the year, and I'm going to plant all of this back again. Okay, so I'm back at the bed from which we had harvested the turmeric, and when you're removing all the haldi, the bed tends to get a little bit ruffled. So I've just used my rake to straighten it out. And in case you're wondering why I have this yellow tape on my rake, it's because I tend to drop it here and there and then I cannot spot it in the greenery. So I've put this bright yellow tape, then it catches my eye from a distance and I can find out where it is. That's a quick tip for you to put on your gardening tools. So this turmeric piece has to be buried into the ground about 5 to 6 centimeters down, and with this pointy edge upwards and the roots all going down, because this is where it's going to sprout from when the season turns. That's when the rains come in the summer. So what I've done is I've just taken the same pick, made a little bit of a trench in my bed, and I'm just going to place the turmeric right here, about a foot apart from each other. So I'm going to put 3 of them here, right? And I'll come back to close this once I have planted everything, so that I know exactly where I've planted, because I'll have to go to that side of the bed to work on the other edge. And I'm also going to keep like about a foot distance between each of these rhizomes. So this is really my measure, and I'm going to dig the next. Now this will also tell me where the turmeric is, so it gives me enough space in the middle to plant the onions. So now, as I finish this bed with my turmeric planting, I'm going to start putting the onions in between the 2 places where I've planted the turmeric. So what I'm going to do is, now I'm going to start covering this up, and as I cover it, I know exactly where I've planted the turmeric. So bang in the middle of it, I'm going to put the onions. So there'll be no conflict between the 2. The turmeric will stay here happily till such time as its turn comes, and meanwhile the onion will keep growing. The advantage here is that because we'll be looking after the onions, the turmeric will also keep getting some care, and it will actually start sprouting quite early. In fact, as soon as the weather conditions are right for it. So here are the onion saplings, which again we've made ourselves, and now you'll see me planting these along with the turmeric. I'm going to do the other half of the bed from that side. As you know, we don't like to step on the beds. We avoid stepping on them because we don't want the soil to get compacted. So that's the reason I have to sometimes stretch from this end to the other, but I like to stick to that discipline. All right, so we are done for the day. We've harvested turmeric, we've separated the mother and the fingers, we've planted the mother back into the ground, and we've also put onions in the same bed. So the only thing left for us to do now is to mulch this, which we are going to do once the onions sort of get a hold of themselves, which should happen in a few days from now. So that's really how simple it is to plant turmeric. You can do that at home as well in either grow bags or your pots or your backyard. But it's a great way to reconnect with soil, get your hands dirty, and you'll have your own personal stash of turmeric. Isn't that great? So that's it from me today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up, and do follow us on our social media pages on Instagram and Facebook at Farm Ananda. You'll be able to see how these onions are doing in our regular updates on our social media handles.